Hey, Don Tamanaha.
Hi, aloha.
How's it going, Mama?
Good, good. How about you?
Pretty good. Oh,
I
and
was trying to see how to get everybody on. Show. How do you get everybody on? Show name of participants joined. I got all that.
I don't know if you're able to do it on your phone. You might have to go on the computer.
I did it before. I forget how, but yeah, Auntie Steph get 4 guests.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Ask somebody. I think everybody can hear you.
How do I get everybody on my screen from my phone? Anybody?
That's funny. You're being recorded.
Stop. Shall I stop the video? Okay, I can see people.
That's my notebook. I know.
I don't see it.
I already know everything of it.
I like them.
Let me see.
Oh.
Lisa. Wow.
Hello.
Oh, Myra.
Hi, I can't see anybody.
I see you.
Oh, I see me only.
Yeah, I was trying. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Maybe I should go on my computer.
Yeah. Ali said on the computer you can see everything. But I know there's a way, but I don't know how to do it because I'm on my phone also.
Yeah. But you can see other people?
Just you right now.
Oh.
But I know there's a way you can do it. to see others.
Show name, show non-video participants, show video. Yeah. I'm typing on my computer, that's why.
Oh,
Hey, Myra.
Well, is Ellie on?
yes.
Oh, hi. Yeah, oh, I see
There's
Ellie
Allie.
on my
Okay.
whole picture.
You gotta swipe, Auntie.
Swipe.
Yeah. Swipe. Oh, hi, Auntie Steph. It's gotta swipe screen. And then you can see everybody.
Someone from Vegas is coming in. Hello. They didn't go to sleep because they wouldn't want to miss this live. Large.
Oh, I see Ellie. I see. Oh, I see Steph. Oh, they're coming. Wait, this is weird. People are coming in now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I see Jolene. I don't know who that is though.
Where'd Dawn go?
I see Dawn and Steph is there.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Jolene. Jolene, are you part of Top Team?
She cannot hear. Oh,
He's on mute.
Yes, I am.
Hi. We're with Team Tamanaha. Our
Yeah,
leader
right.
is someplace on here.
I was switching to my computer.
I think from the computer you can see everybody.
Yeah.
Freaking kids all the time.
Covering over them, especially because they're exposed and then they come home and they're exposed to their family.
I need a computer desk like that.
That's why Josh literally has to stay home with their little son Judah because Sam is literally working 12 hours a day at the hospital. And he is just like, he's so frustrated. He's like, I just want to get out of this house.
Oh, shoot. Can you?
Hi, aloha. Hmm.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hold on.
Good morning. You're echoing.
I can hear it more. Hold on. Look at that. All the echo gone. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. I'm just so excited right now at this time of the season that we're doing right now. Thank you guys for being on. We'll give a couple minutes on see if how much more people come back on before we start. About another minute or two we got. If you guys want to say hi, look, there's Sia Top up here. Let's see a Top up.
Oh,
Hey, Sia, where are you going?
I just got back from a friend's house, and so I'm on my way back home.
Say hi.
So
Quarantine. Quarantine. How's that?
Oh, fancy.
he's an engineer, so you know he's smart. He's smart like that. You guys know who he is.
Oh yeah, exactly. We know.
Obviously, you're not in your Porsche. You must be in your Escalade.
Yeah, to take out the Porsche today. Sun's not bright enough.
It's right here in Hawaii.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Hey, I see Don's on here. How you doing, Don?
Aloha. I'm fine.
Aloha.
Oh, look at that. You're in San Francisco someplace. Right on.
I know, right?
Don't come home. You're stuck in your room for 14 days.
My next stop. That's my next stop.
That's your next stop. Right on.
So, well,
Well, look,
somebody-
Sam Tran's on too.
Hey, Sam. How you doing,
Hey,
Sam?
what's up, guys?
Awesome. So, Sam, where you at right now? What you doing?
I'm hanging out at home in Seattle.
There you go.
Yes. Just hanging out at home. I saw you Saturday. Don't talk about it. I just saw you Saturday. I heard about it.
All over social media.
Oh, really? I don't know. I'm just some guy.
Some
Who knows what else is going on?
Hey, some handsome guy.
No, just some guy.
Myra,
Hopefully,
you? How's Myra doing?
How you doing, Myra?
Hi, good.
Are you okay? Are you quarantined or you're moving?
Yes.
You are? Okay, right on.
Yes.
Hey, look, there's
Going
Derek.
stir crazy.
Stir crazy? Yeah, exactly. No, it's getting that level right there. Another 30 more days. Oh.
Oh.
Not 30. All righty. So, hey, I'm going to start the program. So it's now 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. Excuse me, 1 o'clock right now, right? It's 1 o'clock right now. So, hey, so I've got, again,
14 more to go.
Are
13
you
more to
ready to get going?
I'm ready to get going.
You are ready to get going.
Yeah, I'm getting excited to get going. I'm totally getting excited to
You
get
can see
going.
I'm trying to stall for other people, but I know you're ready. All right, he's excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the people who come on today, and I'm just totally excited because life is totally exciting right now. And I know that you can look at things in different ways. I definitely have a question for my brother, and you guys can. I got an awesome question for my brother. I heard the other day someone asked him, how can he be so excited, enthused, explosive? What's making you go in that direction?
So you're putting me on the spot here.
There you go.
Yeah, right on. I like that. So I think what Daryl is referring to is that people are asking me, why am I excited? And why am I just, why am I just so involved? And I think, well, I don't think, this is what someone asked me a question about 2 days ago, and this is what I said. This is what I believe. I hope you guys take this for a golden nugget. This is what I believe. I believe that what you have inside will come out. So what we put in is important. Like talking to, reading books or videos or trying to learn from top leaders from all around the world. Not only from Enagic, but just leaders that are just want something special out of life. I've been doing that for a while. So now we're quarantined, like Mara said, and we gotta kind of maintain a six foot distance from each other. But I'm excited because I believe that when we get pressured, what we learn is what we spill out. Does that make sense? What we learn is what we spill out. Like a toothpaste. Exactly. Like you squeeze a toothpaste all the way to whatever comes out is what's in it, right? Exactly. And I think that what's in it is important. So whatever you guys are doing today, tomorrow, is you want to put all you can good in. If I stood there and I watched TV and I watched them criticize each other, or I watched the news, when it was time for me to say something or do something, guess what that would sound like? The news. Right. Exactly. Or it would sound like, whatever's on TV. I'm trying to help as much people as possible take the greatest opportunity right now. This is the opportunity that I'm sorry to say this, that you guys should be looking for. This is it. We're in a perfect place at a perfect time. yes, we're quarantined. That means we get to spend time with our loved ones. We get to spend time reaching out to people that we care about and seeing if they're okay, right? Caring about others, right? And just think about this. But the opportunity right now, the industry that we're in, we're about water. We're about good, healthy water, mineral-rich water. Just think about this. Everyone needs it, and the next 6 to 8 months, we're going to see a huge flux of what we did the last year, what we did right now, and what we do the next few months. This is going to be an amazing time for us, amazing time for Enagic. I mean, yes, we're just bottled up right now, but watch when we pop. It's going to be completely, utterly amazing.
That's totally awesome. If you see how he's talking about this, I did say but the thought is I because I know I forgot something because I'm so excited and fired up. I've introduced, actually, this is Derek Feliciano, and I'm Daryl Feliciano, and we host this event every Thursday between 11 and 1. So just to let you guys know who we are, we're out there to help anyone who's part of Enagic. And as we, in the past, for the last 5 years now, like a lot of leaders out here, we go out to the office and do demos for anyone and anyone who needs the help. And that's what I believe that what we're there for, help out all Enagic distributors, even if you're a 1A or you're a 6A, hey, anyone that wants us to help them, we're up there to help them. And it's unconditional, 100% unconditional. There's nothing that I want or I can get from anyone. All I want is help the Enagic to grow, stay here and home. The Enagic family to grow and grow and grow. And that's why we put this on. We're putting this on because we're home now, like every one of you guys have, and the real truth is that if not, we would be at the office helping. And my brother does it twice a week. You know, I know Dawn does it. I know Amara does it. Karen does it. I know that I seen Dean does it. Sia definitely does it. But we're just helping and touching people out there as much as we can, as we're in our situation as we are. And so
before I ask you a question, can you guys join me in a toast? I always do a toast in most of my programs. I like to say all of my programs, but if you guys don't mind grabbing some good old amazing ERW water.
Exactly.
We'll give everybody a few seconds to get their water out. I can see that. Right on. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Give me a few more seconds, but I want to do a toast, and the toast, aloha to water.
Aloha.
And there are two reasons why I do that. I truly believe water is that important that if we're going to toast anything, that we should toast water.
Exactly.
And the second reason why I do that is that while this program is going on, keep drinking water. Water actually helps our immune system. Stay focused on the idea that if our immune system is up, we got more energy, we feel better, we can go out there, we can make things happen. And for some of us, you guys know this week, this week Saturday, they're going to open up the parks. So go out there and stretch, get some exercise in,
exactly.
Get some good water in at the same time.
Exactly. So I know that I asked Derek why he's so excited.
But why are you?
Well, I'm excited because as we are going through this incredible time and an explosive time, we're breaking, as we speak, brand new 6As and brand new 6A2s. If you know the rankings, as we speak it right now in this month, the numbers are so crazy that we just threw somebody up just before this event, just before 1 o'clock. We threw somebody up at 11:30 because they just literally started, and they're one of our leaders who's been watching us grow all these years, and they just literally started, and they're ranking up to a 3A right now. Excuse me, a 3A overnight, and that's it. Amazing how that actually works. As we're just doing what we normally do, and we're taking about our social media, and we're being cautious and being protective. 2.5, or what was the word you want to call it? What is 2.5 considered?
Hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid out of hydroporous acid out of Dr. Hort sister's his actual mouth. He's the one saying what the name is. He explained to us. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm telling you what he told her what it's called. But that right now, we're using that to protect ourselves and making sure that each and every one of us are safe out there. But with that, isn't it great to have this kind of time where everyone, you think that you're strapped, but there's always the next step. You can figure it out. I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't text, and I couldn't speak. In fact, you see me right now, it didn't get corrected today. But as I learn how to just adapt, you guys should adapt just like everybody else is. Just adapt to what's going on and just keep moving forward, because if you move forward, the growth is incredible. Hawaii is on the move. That's all I know right now. Hawaii's on the move. I can see it.
Well, I got another gold nugget for you guys if you guys want it. This is a very interesting concept right now. Is that the person Daryl was talking about? He should be breaking a 3A probably by this Saturday. And he said something that was very, very important. He said that they've been watching us. I just want to put a shout out to you guys to understand the concept behind that. That it's not that they're watching us, but I want you to understand the people around you. If they're out there and they're your group, your teams, your people, your family members, they want to interact with this group of people, this enagic. We're water, and just think about this. The water will flood through them as well.
Right.
You will give them water. You will show them some information. That process, if they keep coming around, if they keep showing up, if they keep seeing, if they come and help, those are the people you guys want to take the next step and give them an edge. Give them a hand up. Get them involved a little more if they want to. This couple kept watching, but one thing they did for sure was they kept coming around and they kept wanting to help here or there, whatever they could. It wasn't like they were showing the program. They were just moving the curtains or moving tables around. Those people could be your all-stars in your team. You just won't know it. 2 or 3 years ago, no possible way would I say, they were going to be within the 2 months, they would be a 3A. They've got in, they're willing. We have to be there willing to help them as well. And absolutely, put our guards down. Help whoever's around us. You know what I mean?
Exactly, totally.
The guy named Sam Trams on here, I've never seen someone, for 1 year straight, I've just seen some guy just help.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's this business or something else. I mean,
He's the biggest help person I've ever known. So I know before we bring this awesome speaker up and then we're going to bring her up, definitely broke some incredible numbers. Definitely the breaking record. I mean, we've done it several times, many times in our lifetime, but several times this year already. But for sure, this month we'll break some new records, not new records, but unbelievable numbers in our whole organization. Not just, we're talking about teams that what I'm trying to say is that we're working together.
Right.
The closer you are, that the families who's working together, the bigger the teams are becoming and growing. We're working hand to hand with a lot of the teams, and we're becoming the closest we could ever be today. Right. And the closer we are, the bigger they become, and that's probably why the teams are just breaking all over the place as we're speaking, as we're talking, as we look like there's a shadow of us, but I only see light. The daylight. I only see daylight all over the place. And so with that, I definitely want to bring up, someone totally incredible who's helped everyone. Talk about someone who helps people around the world. Definitely they have a part of our heart. Definitely they come out of the woodworks to help us out, especially the Hawaii team. If you guys saw me posting stuff this morning, these guys actually fly here, help us out personally. These guys are incredibly. These guys are teachers. They help classes. They have. I've seen classes going on that they teach people how to become entrepreneurs. They're pastors. They're so word. Are you the word? They're multiple. Diversity. I said diversity all over the place, but definitely focusing into Enagic and I want to bring them up, but because I said so much good things, I'll let my brother say a couple good things first.
So this wonderful couple, this lady and this amazing man, I got to meet them. These guys, they're special because they're just true heart. I mean, I don't know how you even I could talk forever on them.
Exactly.
But the reality of this is their heart is there, and what an amazing. I mean, I want you to listen to the voice. Their voice. They're about family ohana. They're about putting a bigger family than we can even think of. Just think about this. This couple is in New York. Yes, we are confined. We're on an island. I got this. We're on an island. We're confined, and whatever our government is doing, they're doing. But New York is shut down, and this wonderful couple,
Incredible couple.
let us bring them on. Let us bring them on this Zoom call so that we can learn from this special family. So
And share with every one of you guys.
yes. And I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys take more golden nuggets. Please, let's welcome on Tamia and Tony
Williams.
Woo!
What's up, Hawaii?
Hello.
Oh, me. I wish I could feel that like y'all say it. God.
I'll send it your way.
Me.
I'll send you some nuts. I'll send you some macadamia nuts.
Oh, that'd be nice.
There you go. I'll get you that.
Right now right now we're sitting here. I took my hat off for them. I'm freezing. And they got no sleeves on. I mean, people are sitting here. Look at Myra. Jolene, I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's already that we already feel bad as it is, but y'all got to come on here looking all summery and all hot and everything, and we in turtleneck.
Yeah. Is it really cold there? How cold is it over there?
It's like in the 40s right now.
Oh,
like 20s to me.
I was out for
23?
Yeah, something like that, in the 40s.
Oh my, that's not there.
Listen, he's my husband, but he's never cold.
Cold.
He's never cold. That's what happens when you come from an island like Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I thought he was hot, so that was why. But can I mean okay.
He is hot. That's the hottest couple in the market right now, right there.
Oh yeah.
They're the hottest couple in the market.
And you all is hot too, you know? Hot over there too, you know?
Go.
Oh boy.
So we have a question. Sorry, go Tamia.
No, so you know what? I'm really excited. I had the opportunity to sit back and listen a little bit about your numbers and how you are growing so fast. And now is the time. The time is you can either fly or die.
Exactly.
If you're not moving, you're not growing. Right. And it kind of brings me to my inside of my head. It brings the story about the eagle. You know, when an eagle is first, when the egg is laid, right? The egg is about this small. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
Little tiny egg.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that egg hatches, when the baby is ready, or when the little eagle is ready, the mom, when she opens up her wings, they spread her wings, they're about 7 feet wide. That's huge, isn't it?
Wide.
7 feet, fully grown. A fully grown eagle, 7 feet when they spread their wings. Wow. Now look at yourself. If you're like 5 feet or 6 feet, Imagine 7 feet. Imagine a Kobe Bryant or a Shaq O'Neal, somebody who's like 7 feet, right? Or close to 7 feet. And then she puts this baby. The baby, of course, is flying with mom. And they're flying, going about 5 miles per hour. Then all of a sudden, she dropped her wings. So now what does the baby have to do? They have a choice. Either you gonna fly or you gonna die. and so the baby has to make a choice. Instant decision. Either I'm going to fly or I'm gonna die. And so in this situation, a lot of us have had to make an instant decision.
Yeah.
And not just for ourselves, but for everybody that is connected to us. And the reason why I particularly believe that you guys are growing at the speed that you're growing is because you never lost the connection. You decided, I choose to fly. I choose to live. You know, and there's a difference in when you make that type of decision and when you just like, you respond to a temporary situation permanently.
Wow.
A lot of people right now are responding to this temporary situation permanently.
That's right.
A lot of folk have decided, I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. They decided because they had to shut down their stores.
Right.
That I'm not reopening. I'm done with business forever. Some people have decided I don't want to live anymore because it looks like it's the end of the world. So I'm going to terminate my life. They're responding permanently to a temporary situation. And so, you know, I was talking the other day, actually I was preaching the other day, we're talking about different seasons. You know, there's seasons. You have spring, you have summer, you have winter, you have fall. In Hawaii, you may not experience it the way we experience it on this side of town. You know what I'm saying? But when summertime comes, you don't say, you know what? When summertime comes, you have your summer clothes that you had from last year, you take them out, you put them on. However, you would never say at the end of summer, let me just throw away all my summer clothes, and because you know what? I don't think summer's gonna ever come again. No. And that's what this has done for us. If I were to take, where's my phone? I want to share something with you. Because you know what? I didn't plan on getting on here and doing all the talking, but since Tony ain't saying nothing, I figure I'll go ahead and just. But I just want to share something with you because I think this is really, really important. I was sharing this the other morning, and I think you heard me talking about this, babe, when I was talking about the difference. Okay, here it is, and you probably saw this already. From January 1 to April the 15th, there's been a lot of deaths that took place, yes? Worldwide.
Yeah.
Why is this one getting so much attention? Wherever the mind goes, keep in mind, wherever the mind goes, energy flows. Why is this one getting so much attention? Why is something that's been around for so long now become everybody's focus? And so if we could just shift our focus, imagine what could happen to our lives.
Yes, right.
And so when I look at this post, it says here, this is not to make anybody feel any kind of way. I'm just reading the numbers, the stats, and you can get the updated ones at www.worldometers.info. That's worldometers.info. Okay. Now, just in 3.5 months of this year alone, there were 12,324,336 abortions. There were 3,242,472 people who died of hunger, did not have enough food to eat. This happened in our world. But the world wasn't shut down. You weren't made to stay home. You weren't made to not be able to go to the grocery store without gloves and masks, especially what we're dealing with here in New York. 2,381,149 deaths caused by cancer in our world. In our world, 1,449,365 deaths caused by smoking. 725,142 deaths caused by alcoholism. 487,386 deaths caused by HIV and AIDS. 391,400 deaths caused by traffic accidents. Traffic accidents. Then we had 310,000 in 3.5 months, 400 deaths caused by suicide. Suicide. Then we went on 244,146 deaths caused by water-related diseases. Water-related diseases. And still 141,000, 16,000 caused by the seasonal flu. We got the flu shot, but this is caused by the seasonal flu. And then would you believe, second from the bottom is deaths caused by COVID-19, 134,603. And then deaths of mothers who were just giving birth, just bringing a life into the world. 89,613 women died giving birth. Yet, all of this we see, why is it that the world has honed in on this COVID-19 thing? I'm going to share something with you today that I've been sharing all week, all month, every month. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't even know how I even have a voice. It's this. You already know wherever the mind goes, energy flows. There's a message in all of this, but more importantly, while we're searching for the message, don't forget to look for the blessing. Because even though this looks bad, it sounds bad, it feels bad, it will not last. It's not gonna last. This too, as my grandmother used to say when I was going to South Carolina, this too shall pass. It's gonna come a time when we're gonna talk about what happened in the year of 2020. Some people are gonna have good things to share. Other people are not gonna have such good things to share. Because some people are making a decision now, I'm going to fly. I'm not going to die. And some people are deciding, I'm just going to die. I'm not going to fly. Either way you decide is going to be your outcome. It's going to be your outcome. And so I look at us here in Colmac, Long Island. We have not shut our store down. People are like, why y'all got the store open? This don't make no sense. Why is Tony still cleaning machines? Why are you guys open? And you know, I'll be honest, I was telling my husband, I'm like, look, I get you trying to be Mr. Superman and everything, but you got the news, man. The news is saying this, the news is saying that. And he had to kind of pull me back like, Tamia, where are you? Because this ain't the woman that I married. Where is your faith? And I just had to go with the flow. I had to go with the flow. We've had people come in here that said, oh, I'm so glad. The couple that came in, we had a couple to come in the store. Listen here, Dean, let me tell you something. I had to pray to the Lord to keep me in my seat, keep me glued to my seat. Because this is one time I wanted to get up and slap the daylights out of this couple. Let me tell you why. My son, those of you who know my son is mentally disabled, Damien is home from program. They shut his program down. And so his day program has been shut down, so he's home, right? And my son, whenever he's in the store, he wants to hug everybody. He wants to shake everybody's hand. He just wants to be friendly. He wants to make everybody feel good. And I said, no, let's just keep Damien home because we'll have Damien shaking everybody's hand, hugging everybody, whatever the case may be. And I'm so glad that we made that decision. Because my aunt, she comes to the store. She's in her 70s, but she's here every day. She says she loves it. She loves the environment, everything. This couple comes in that we happen to know that we have been serving now for a while. And she says, Tony's standing at the window and he's looking out the window like this. And I'm sitting, and because I have an office over there, and this office over here. I'm sitting over there and I'm saying to myself, they're just looking at them and they're talking. And she says, you know, I have a confession to make. And I said, yeah, what's that? She says, you know, I had the virus, right? And Tony slowly turns around. You would think it was like seeing a zombie coming, like a zombie that's getting ready to come out and start biting somebody or something, right? And I looked at this woman and her husband, and I'm saying to myself, I know she's getting ready to share this testimony. And boy, she started testifying about the water and the acid water and the this and the that, and I'm listening. But I'm still hearing in my head like I was underwater, something saying, I have the virus, I had the virus. And I'm like, oh God, I want to get up and beat this woman to no end. How dare you come in our store? You know, but I said to myself, what if we had to close the doors? Now, why is it? We were all up in their faces. I mean, we're talking months now. All up in their faces, talking to them, greeting them, carrying water, helping them. What is it? When your immune system is up to par, when you are happy and you are serving people, I mean, it makes a difference. Now, what do you want to say? Why are we? Let me ask him some questions so I can get him to talking. Right? Why are we open, hon? Why are we still open?
You know what it is? You know what it is? I always believe in faith. You understand? I'm a strong believer in that. And I always tell my wife, I say, no, why must we close the door? And yes, people still had to come. I mean, from December to January, I think we only closed twice. Twice since we've been here. We come every day to this store.
Now
here.
6 times, and 6 times a week.
We know we're going through a hard times outside the tribal tribulation in the world, but most of the Najib people, we got to understand, especially us, we got to be strong, we got to do the right thing. We're going to lose a lot of people. When I say lose a lot of people, that they worry about other countries that have 1As, 2As, and 3As, and 4A, but we have to bear with that because you know what? There's nothing we could do about it. We're going to lose a lot of people from now till next year. I know it's going to happen because the crowd, because the minute you're in one area and one person has the virus, you're going to lose 10, 15 people because you're trying to keep an event, you know? But I think the best thing for all of us to do when we have an event, we try to explain to people and get very serious about it. They got to wear a mask. We got to protect ourselves. We know we're going to lose a lot of people, but we got to be strong. We got to be strong because we see what's going on nowadays. It wouldn't be easy. I had to say thank God for you all and all your side because you all is strong. You know, you're keeping events, you're doing what you got to do. You know, you're doing what you're supposed to do. I mean, there's nothing much we could do here on this side. You know, the office is closed up. You know, a lot of places closed up. So you're already doing good. And we really appreciate, you know, at least you all having us today. You know,
the office is still open in Hawaii. The office is still open in Hawaii?
Closed.
No, it's closed? Okay.
Yeah. But thank God we could have machine here and people could still come by and buy machine here. You know? That's the good thing about it, you know? That's why you see, like, when you have something, you got to cherish it, make it look good, you know? And treat everybody with love when they come in, you know? Try to do the best that you could have. You see, like what I have in the store here, I try to please everybody to they could get what they want and they could get it best. That's what me and my wife do, you know? But we're going to go through a hard time. We all going to go through a hard time. And we have to go through that. It's going to be a storm for don't think because you see June and July, we would be all right. No, we wouldn't be all right. We're going to have to go through this storm for the rest of the year. We're going to lose a lot of people, but we have to do what we could do. So you all have to be prepared for it. Okay?
You know what? Let me tell you something. Yes, it's happening already. And that is that's what it looks like. But what does it look like for you?
Oh.
I went through my Facebook page, through my contacts, and it was painful to go through it. It was painful to go through it, but at the same time, I'm constantly reminding myself, and I was constantly reminding myself that I am not the author of life and I'm not the author of death. I did not create this. I just happen to be in it.
Exactly.
And my job as a spiritual being having a human experience is to make sure that I understand who I am and whose I am. And so understanding that, I cannot take that class. And I encourage you not to take that class. Don't take that class. And I want to also say to you that everything it's not always the way it looks.
Right.
You know, the media got a way of scaring the daylights out of people. You have children now that are afraid for the schools to open back up.
That's crazy.
Little children, 4 and 5 years old. Ma, he got it, she got it. People now, when they are in a line at a grocery store, if they are 6 feet away from somebody, or if they are in another aisle and they hear somebody sneeze or somebody cough, it's like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. If this is your mindset, then the thing that you fear the most is the very same thing that you're going to experience. And so that's why I'm telling everybody, do not allow yourself to get engulfed in the media. Don't, especially when you are going to bed at night. You know, I don't know if this happened in Hawaii, but when I was going to South Carolina, my grandmother, we used to have to pray every night before we went to sleep. We had to get on our knees and we would say a prayer. Now I lay me. I don't know if y'all ever heard that. Down to sleep. I pray, dear Lord, my soul to keep. You ever heard that? Yeah. Oh, y'all got that in Hawaii too?
Yeah.
Well, my grandmother was your grandmother. They knew each other, right? I'm telling you, but it was something that we had to do. And when you know that, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Because to be absent from the body is to be present with the Creator, whatever that means to you. And so many of us nowadays, because we're home, I say that the earth has been locked down, shut up, shut down. I look at it as we're on a timeout. This is a timeout. It's a timeout for all the little earthlings on the earth. It's time for us to sit down and really, 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 really sit down and put all of our thoughts in perspective. I know people have gotten so creative. They've gotten so creative because they've stopped focusing on what the media is saying, and they started to really, really turn to what is it that I'm supposed to be getting out of this whole situation here? What is it I'm supposed to learn from this? People are now they're having. We saw somebody having a birthday party in a CVS parking lot. All the cars were all over the place. And everybody was all scattered around. Nobody could get close to anybody and hug anybody. They had balloons all over the place, Nobody's sharing anything, but everybody's singing happy birthday, and people are stopping and singing happy birthday. So creative. You got people now that are praying more, people now that are meditating more, people now that are finding ways to do their magic business.
Okay.
Ways. And you know what? It's easier now. It's easier now to build than it was prior to this.
Yes.
It's like, hello, you need some of this 2.5 water. And y'all gonna be coming up here burning out my machines. Y'all need to get a machine.
Buy your own.
So we're finding that we are selling more machines now than before. We can't keep machines in the store because people are coming in masked up, gloves up. One guy came in looking like he came from the bee farm, like a human bee. He had this mask on with these two big old things on it, a big thing in the middle, and he's like, hurry up. I need a K8. That's how you paying. Cash. Hurry up. I'm like, calm down, mister. I said, can you smell anything through that? No. What purpose would that serve? What purpose would that serve? I mean, he had an attitude, but we was getting that K8 ready, boy. We was getting it ready to go out the door, And so what we're finding is that people are now, they're acting all of the work that you guys have been doing for all these many years. All these seeds that you have been planting, seeds that you have not had the opportunity to go back and to actually see that they have really started to grow. Now they're starting to pop out of the ground, and all you got to do is say, you ready? Are you ready now?
Are you ready now?
Are you ready now? And it's like, yeah, I need that in my life right now. And we really start to see it when people started only allowing people to buy one, what is it called? The water, one case of water. You can, only one case per family. Okay? They started doing that right here in Long Island. Only one case per family. Oh, no, you can only get one pack of toilet tissue. You can only have one of this disinfectant. No more. To each family, only one. You can't go and buy. This one man in Australia, we talked about New Zealand. He bought $10,000 worth of hand sanitizer and toilet tissue and tried to return it. Okay, that's somebody just being very, very greedy.
Very greedy.
And so a lot of folk had to go without because he bought everything. But all of these things happening all around us, but we got the goose that's laying diamonds. Forget the golden eggs. This goose is laying diamonds, and I mean egg-sized diamonds. We don't have to beg anybody. All you have to do is make it known. Make it available. Make them know that, yes, I am still in the water business. Sure. I am still doing the water thing. Okay, this water thing is still working. And I suggest, if I were you, and if you are half as smart as I think you are, then you would hurry up and fill out the paperwork and get this machine on your countertop as fast as possible. And so now is the time. So those that are sitting back and relaxing, they're saying, no, it's going to never be the same. Oh, God, we hear it all. It's never going to be the same. Distributors that's been drinking this water, they're dying. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, we've had distributors that have transitioned, that have machines. Went to see a lady in the hospital that had a machine for about 10 years. And guess what? She there in the hospital with Pepsi, mixing her 9.5 with Pepsi Cola. Yeah, you're gonna die. Yes, you're gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, I'm not the author of life. I'm not the author of death. If you're mixing 9.5 water, if I take this now, and you see I have on my desk, this is on my desk every day, me and my water, I fill up, I'm back again, right? If I take this and I drink half and I add the rest Pepsi, what am I doing? It's like in the hospital telling people to bring you 9.5 water, but you got a big old 2-liter Pepsi bottle and you're mixing it just enough so you don't lose the fizz. And you're wondering why, oh, she died. A lot of people who have had cancer, who had already had cancer, and they have been drinking this water, loading their bodies with antioxidants. A lot of them were privileged to live another 10, 15 years. What if they had not had the antioxidants? What if they had not been giving their body what their body needed?
Right.
And so God forbid, now all of a sudden now their transition during this time, we can't say that the water is a problem. The water is not a problem. We're the problem. It's our thinking. I can drink this whole thing right now. I can hook myself up to the machine right now. But if I'm thinking in my mind that this is coming to get me, every time I hear somebody sneeze, every time I hear somebody cough, and somebody on my phone, they sneeze, I'm like, wait, oh, you're on the phone. Thank God. You wasn't near me. Oh, God. You hear a sneeze. If somebody look at you and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Your nerves is that bad. You're just killing yourself.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
You're going to get all of what you focus on. And so my advice would be this, and I don't know if you're going to add to this, but this is my advice. My advice, let me share my advice, and then I'll be done. This is my advice. My advice is...
I don't talk much.
No, you can talk all... I'm finished. My advice is turn the TV off unless you're watching something on YouTube that's positive. Stop reading newspaper because a lot of it is not true.
Yeah.
A lot of it is not true. What you're seeing in the news is not true.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, so go ahead. I'm done. I'm finished.
Today somebody came in for under the same counter. They didn't really came for that, but I
talking about under the counter unit.
Yeah, I suspect some today, and I wasn't saying anything. So he said, I don't like the SB 501. I only want underneath this thing. So I didn't say anything. So he's like, so when he found out the price, the young lady said to him, so you want to know why so much? Why I got to pay all these taxes? Right? I ain't saying anything. I just listening. So I turned around and I said to him, I said, the reason why you got to pay the tax, he wasn't really going to buy it right now. I said, the reason why you got to pay the taxes because when you file your tax, you can get most of your money back, and then now you have your own business. He jump up like this. He's like, oh, yeah? I didn't know that. I said, yeah, when you file your taxes, you could get back most of your money. Now you could do your own business, It's something that I realize like a lot of people don't tell, they just tell people, look, okay, buy the machine. And that's why sometimes people say, hey, you know what? Why are you telling me to buy a $4,000 machine and you're not telling me the value about it? Because some people have a job and they, hey, you know what? It pays to tell them everything. You know what I mean? Look, if you buy the machine, you're going to get a number. They might say, what number are you talking about? A number if you want to do the business. This way you can make money too. Because some people don't know. They really don't know. And it's very important. I have a lot of problems. It's very important when you sell somebody a kit, pay attention and try to explain to them, because a lot of people sell people kits, and I notice there's a lot of problems that I realize they don't explain to them, and they get caught up with it. And it's not really right to treat people that way. Tamia is a big believer in that. Try to help them, try to explain to them how the kit work, right, Tamia?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Because don't sell people something and just walk away.
Right. Oh.
I know. I love 1A, 2As, and 3As. Those are your best friend.
That's right.
Those are the people you got to follow up. Very important. The 1As, the 2As, and the 3. Especially what we're going through right now. Make a list. Try to work on these people. Those are the people that are going to be more scared because I'm a 1A, I'm a 2A. What I'm going to do now? I can't go to no meeting. What I'm going to do? Nobody's not going to help me. That's their mindset, So if you have to go out and those people who just bought a machine, give them a phone call and let them know where they could go, and try to help them out, and they will really appreciate it because they know they can't go out there right now. And this is the best time because why? You got a 1A, you got a 2A. Where they at? They're home. They're home with their friends, their mother, their family. And they were glad to come on. And when they come on, what happened? They got 6 people right there with them. Make sense?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes sense because everybody is home now. Right.
Don't have any questions? Well, I'm all yours. All I know is this is just a drill right now. This is a drill. It's just a drill. And those of you that are in the fire department, and you know what I'm talking about. It's a drill. We have these drills. And this has just happened to be one that has gotten a lot of attention. And you got a lot of people that got a lot of theories. Some people want to blame President Trump. Some people want to blame 5G. Some people want to blame. Let me tell you what happened to me the other day. I said I was done, but I want to say this. somebody told me, somebody sent me a video. These phones can also be the death of you. When I say the death of you, I mean mentally. They can mentally mess you up. These phones here, because you have WhatsApp, you have Messenger, there's different ways we communicate with people, right? In different groups or whatever. I know for me personally, I have a cousin that's always sending me funny stuff, and I'm always laughing, so I'm always opening up his stuff. He always sending me funny stuff. And so I open up his stuff, but there was one particular time somebody sent me something. And it's somebody who don't normally send me stuff. And I hadn't heard from this person in a long time. And I said, wow, what they want to show me? And I opened it up. And I was so sorry that I did. Because all I kept hearing that entire day was the sounds that I heard from that message. I'll tell y'all what it was. I would never play it ever again. Ever again. It was in Manhattan. This guy was on the building, and you could see this person that was videotaping, and you could see the people all standing down, and they're all looking up. The cops are looking up. They're fired, and you can hear the trucks coming, the cop cars coming. Everybody's going, and I'm like, what are they trying to show me? Because somebody had sent me something with the devil standing on top of the cathedral in Italy or something like that, but that wasn't it. So I'm thinking, oh my God, a demon done got loose in New York. Well, Lord have mercy, not another demon somewhere loose in New York. So this is I'm thinking. But you know what it was? It was somebody committing suicide. And before I could turn my phone off, I heard the fall. The screams and the fall. And then the camera went straight to the scene. And that image, the sound, everything was in my head all day. All day. From that time all the way into the next day, I'm sleeping and I'm hearing. Your mind is not something to toy around with. It's nothing to allow people to play with. It's not something that we can just take for granted. It's a serious piece of equipment that each one of us have the authority over. You have been given the authority over that. And so for you to allow people to send you garbage and you looking at it and laughing and giggling, and now you got all these theories. You got people. I had a lady to come in the store a Jewish lady came in the store the other day, and now she and I, we're pretty cool. You know, I mean, I have no problem with nobody. I can get along with anybody. That's how I am. I mean, I could have a conversation. I probably could lead the devil back to heaven if you would listen to me long enough. I'm just saying, I mean, that kind of relationship, you know, I mean, so the thing about it is this, y'all. Yes. She was so angry at Chinese people. Right. I never thought that I would ever hear this woman use the language that I heard her use. And I never thought that she would become so racist against a group of people because of something that you heard. Right. She said, I hate them. I wish they would go back. And she was, I mean, I'm like, what the hell? Excuse my language, but I'm like, what is she? Whoa, this is some serious stuff right here. I think I need to get her out of here because she got something wrong with her. She possessed. I mean, she was freaking out because she feel that this thing came directly from there. You know where that came from? Cell phone. In the beginning, everybody's posting it. Look at them. The video, the lady spitting in the elevator, wiping the virus all over everything. Now everybody, they was eating snake and eating alligator and eating this, that, and the other. Listen, when I grew up in South Carolina, whatever my grandfather brought home, we ate. I'm not Chinese, but I've had fish eggs, I've had turtle, some of the best meat I ever tasted in my life, turtle. I've had raccoon, I have possum. I've had rabbit, a little pretty rabbit jumping around. My granddaddy caught it. My grandmother cooked it. Beautiful little rabbit, but the rabbit had to go. We was hungry. I didn't become friends with no goats in the yard. I didn't become friends with no cows in the yard, no pigs in the yard, because when it was time for them to die to give up the ghost for us, they was on the table. And I ate it. I ain't asked no questions. I ain't asked what it is, where it come from. Did it have any rabies shots? Did it have all these vaccinations? None of that. I just ate it. That's what it was. And so for me personally, to allow something like this, opening up things like this to distract me from living a life that I truly love living, to me, it just don't make any sense. But this is what's happening.
So I want to be clear. What you're saying is that it's not the cell phone and it's not the government. It's what we allow our cell phones to put into our mind. And
exactly. It's not, you know what it is? It's like, this cell phone is mine, right? This is my cell phone, okay? Huh? It has my name on the account. I pay the bill. But why is this in control of me and not me in control of it?
Right, exactly. There you go, perfect.
If it starts to be in control of me, that's a problem. Whereas I can't function. If I get on the highway right now, I said, no, Tony, we got to turn around. We drove 4 hours. No. I got my phone. I cannot leave my phone. Why can't I leave my phone? That means that my phone is really controlling me, not me controlling it. And now many of us are being faced with the fact that we have wives, we have husbands. Do you know there's some husbands that never knew the color of their wife's eyes? There's some wives who never knew that their husband didn't like milk in their coffee, instead of they want cream. There's some families who never sat out and played a Monopoly game with their children. Some children are discovering that my daddy really is fun and my dad is really funny. Some children are really discovering that their big sister really do know how to play tic-tac-toe, or they really do know how to do this.
So they're doing now.
They didn't even know their neighbors. Now they're saying hello to their neighbors. They went from not speaking to now singing with their neighbors.
Yeah.
God is trying to tell us something. Something. And through it all, I really believe that, and this is not to offend anybody, but I can only say what I know. When you seek ye first the kingdom and all of its righteousness, all of it, not a little bit here, a little bit there, but all of it, all of these things, health, finances, your business, relationships will be added unto you. Whether you look at it as creator, universe, when you focus on doing the right thing, things that are right for you tend to flow into your life, like rivers flowing in your direction of life. That's just the way that it is. But the minute we get distracted and we lose our focus, now we've just it's just like, you ever been watching a good movie? Or you ever got one of those bootleg movies? We have a lot of bootleg movies in New York. How you gonna raise his hand?
I just help him.
Those bootleg movies where you're watching the movie and it's like it's getting real good, then all of a sudden you see a black shadow walking past, it's like, sit down, you know. It's the bootleg movie. Somebody getting up, walking around because you got the camera down and you're trying to get all the whole movie or whatever. And so it's like it's a glitch. It's like it stops your window that was open when all these blessings were flowing in. All of a sudden, now that window is being shut because you just lost the connection. You just lost the communication. Now what you're gonna do? Now you got to get it to open back up again, and that takes more work than just leaving it up in the first place and just letting the things just blow in and overflow. It's easier to leave the window up than it is to let it shut down and try to reopen it. When it's up, just leave it there. Avoid the glitches. CNN, constant negative news. That's what CNN stand for. Constant negative news.
Wow.
And listen, you don't want me to tell you what MNB, never mind.
We got questions for you. Hold on. Wait,
we're all ears.
First of all, this is what I like to see. I like to see the biggest smile I can find.
There you go.
Right on. So let's go. This is because we didn't. The people who are on right now, they really don't know your. We all would like to know your rank in this eMagic industry. We also would like to know why you got in, and an accomplishment, and what, because you've been in for a little while. We also want to know give us an accomplishment that happened to you, that through this business that it came up. So give us your rank.
Do you want this the New York version or you want the Southern? No, I'm just joking.
We want the New York version.
Both of you guys.
I'm not a New Yorker. Hello, I'm from South Carolina, first and foremost.
South Carolina, that's right.
I'm from South Carolina. I just happen to be up in here with all this mess going on because in South Carolina, we don't have these issues, okay?
Right.
So let's just keep it real. But anyways,
We can have a different conversation later on about South Carolina versus New York. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Got that right. And so anyway, we are 6812-4. We're gonna change that number real fast because things are really happening really fast now. But honestly, that has not really been my focus, you know. Been with Enagic now for 14 years. And a lot has happened since I've been in this company. I've been in network marketing full-time for 27 years. And I've been with Enagic half of that 27 years, more than half of that 27 years. One company, more than half of that 27 years. And in that 14 years, because the business was doing so well and still is doing so well, I decided to further my education because I was bored. You know, the business was just doing its own thing and still is doing its own thing. I became a licensed cosmetologist while I was 682-3, 8-3. I got my real estate license while I was in Enagic because I went to buy a house and the guy tried to get over on me. So I went and got my license just so I could buy the house for myself. And that was while I was in Enagic. I went on and I got my bachelor's, my master's, and now I'm getting my doctorate in metaphysical science and theology. Became a reverend since I'll say minister, because reverence is all reverences to the Lord, just minister. What else, hon? That's it. No, what? Oh, hypnotherapist, yeah, but for spiritual, that's it. Hypnotherapist, which is very important to me.
So you're telling me right now, you're telling me right now, you got involved in a business.
Yep.
That helped you and your family. I want to say that because I kind of know your story, and you're telling me there was because of this industry or because of this not industry and this business. You're telling me that you could do all of this because of this business?
I did every last bit of it because of this business. I was able to put 2 daughters through college cash. Because of this business, I bought one cash, a Mercedes-Benz, bought it for her cash, and not because I wanted her to have a luxury car, but the reason why I got her a Benz is because I wanted her, God forbid if something happened, I want her to be in a car that most people survive. You know, only 1% of the people who get in an accident with a Mercedes-Benz or BMW end up in a fatality. So I got her a Benz and I got my baby girl a BMW. And we were able to pay cash for both those cars. They've never had to take a student loan. Been able to pay cash for the tuition. And so no loans. Able to put my grandchildren through private school. My daughter now is my hired assistant. She works for me as well as she's dual licensed in Ohio and in New York. I was able to help her to go through school too. And between Tony and myself, we have 13 grandchildren, believe it or not, 13 grandchildren. And we're preparing for their futures as we continue to build this business. And so because I had so much that I know that I wanted to accomplish, I just figured that why wait? You know, let me just do it now, because the bottom line is Enagic is not going anywhere. And I'm getting older, so because the company's not going anywhere, the company's been around for 46 years, it's not going anywhere. And so I figured if I wait until the company goes someplace, I'm never going to get my doctorate. So I need to do all of this stuff. I need to get it out of the way while I'm doing the business. And the thing about it is, while I'm writing papers, while I am coaching, teaching, while in Enagic, we got certified with John C. Maxwell, certified with Mary Morrissey. I did some stuff with Lisa Nichols, Bob Proctor, and now Marissa Peer. And I have a partner. Wait, I'm not done yet.
Oh, yeah, not yet?
I gotta say this. And my husband.
Well, that's where we're gonna go. We want to hear from him.
Husband, because I'm telling you, when I got started with Enagic 14 years ago, I did not know this man.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I did not know this man, but I thank God for him.
So before we open it up to questions, we've got another question. It's for Tony.
Oh, okay, Tony.
So Tony said to me last year, no, the year before that, in Macau.
Tell me, what did he say?
He said that, you know, he is here for you And I truly believe he really means that. But I think that everyone here would probably want to know, like, Tony, so you guys are a powerhouse team. So in your words, like, since you've been involved with the Enagic world, and I know you no longer do. I mean, I know what you did prior. I'm not going to say it, but I know what you did prior to this. I just want to hear from you. So now that you guys are a power team, what did you accomplish, or what did you feel that maybe in the last 2 years that you've done that you wouldn't have done, or that you enjoyed? Maybe you did it, but now you really enjoy doing it with you and your family.
Well, first of all, I enjoy going a lot of places, traveling, you know. I feel not too much stress because, you know, being a plumber for so many years, you know, I decide, look, you know what? I have a choice. Is that I retire? I ain't retired yet. I didn't take it. Is that I retire or open this store so I wouldn't have to be in one place. Because I decide, okay, I'm gonna open this store. I tell Tamia, I'm gonna open up a store. I did all this work I did by myself, right? I decided to open this store because I say, you know what? I wasn't thinking for myself. I was thinking for her. You know, with her, you know, doing her coaching and the training, because I'm gonna do my part and she will always do her part. Because I always like to be a strong force with my wife. You know, I'm very big on that. You know, I will help myself and I will help her. You understand? So everything she want done, I try to do it for her to make her comfortable. You know? And the good thing about it, she make me comfortable because we go everywhere together.
That's awesome.
When time to go, we gotta go. She, you know. And the next thing too is like, one thing with my wife, she's very powerful. She's my life. She mean everything to me, you know? When she said, let's go, we have to go here, we gotta go there, I'm there. Now, if you notice with me, you see me in any meeting or event, I'm gonna show you why I'm a big believer of my wife. If my wife moved one place, I had to watch her pocketbook. It's not that somebody gonna steal. It's because I have to do things like, I have to secure her. So I always try to be, if she move one place, I have to be one place, like the military. You understand? So everything she do, even if she walking, I have to look at her. She look at me too. So if she doing and she's up there on stage and I leave to go somewhere, even though she talking and I'm not right in the present, I know she'd be looking for me. So I need her to focus, you know. And the reason why you see, the good thing about it is my wife, she loved to do different things, like she was just saying, right? And one thing she believe in is like, don't have one thing. Even though you do Enagic, save your money. We are big believer in that. You hear? Even though you do Enagic, you get a check for 1710 or whatever. Put it in your mind. That money belongs to you. I'm a big believer in that. That's not your money. That money belongs to you and your wife. You understand? Because you got things to do. Main things to do is like, you know what? We got to have a plan still. Because when you look at some of the people in Enagic, and you say, hey, you know what, I'm 50 years, or I'm 45, and I'm 55, and some people are 80 and 90. And then you say, hey, I could get another 40, 50 years, and people are 70 and 80 still in Enagic. You're still young. You got a long way to go.
Yep.
So your job is to move on, be happy, you know, go a lot of places, but every day I get up, I don't focus on me and just my wife. We love everybody. We take care of everybody. And we expect people in Enagic to do the same thing. That's what you call, if you follow your leader, you're going to go a long way. Yeah. Help people.
Help people.
Help people.
Yeah.
You know?
So I want to say something. You're so amazing. But I hope the people who are on the Zoom call right now notice that when I asked the question in the beginning, I said, could I get the biggest smile? And you guys both gave us an amazing smile. But here's the irony. I hope you guys saw this. I hope you guys really saw this. That when Tony was talking, about 90% of the time, Tamia had a giant smile. This is a power couple. You can see, they're not even looking at each other, and she is smiling because truly it's in the heart. I mean, you got to think about this. They truly are a power couple because they enjoy each other's company. And by 4 eyes, those two are completely, purely for the people. So we love the fact that you guys let us have you guys on our.
Hold on, we want to open up this for some questions. If you guys raise you guys' hands, we'll release you one by one, and you guys can ask Tamia anything you guys want to ask Tamia. She's in New York, so and you got most of you guys are in Hawaii. So anybody want to say something? Nobody? Nobody raise your hands. Nobody wants to say nothing. Hey Dan, I know you want to say something. I know Amanda Janice want to say something. Come on, say something, guys.
What part of New York? What part of New York?
What part of New York?
And Comac, New York, and Smithtown, New York.
Oh, I was raised in Manhattan, upstate.
Oh, nice. That's where Tony used to do a lot of his plumbing, upstate.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, he won't tell you, but I'll tell y'all, he just got back from doing plumbing.
Well, you love what you love.
Plumbing never stops.
Do it. That's right. When you love what you do, you got to do it.
He loves it.
Yes, absolutely.
Sam, you want to say something? Sam, open up Sam. Sam Tran.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Tamia. Thank you so much, sister, for being on here. I got a question for you. How do you free someone's mind?
Oh, how do you free somebody's mind? First of all, you can't free their mind.
Okay.
They have to do it themselves.
You're right.
You know, that's the only way transformation is going to take place. They have to renew their own mind. Now, how can they renew their mind? It's through repetition. You got to, this stuff that you got planted and embedded in your mind, you have to release it, let it go, and replace it with positive things.
Absolutely.
And that happens through repetition. You got to keep listening to positive audios, reading positive books, watching positive videos, and just renewing your mind. You know, a lot of stuff comes up to be derooted and thrown away so that you can put other stuff in there. And that's how you do it. That's how they can do it. If I could change a lot of folks' minds, I would, but I don't have that power.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I realize that this is a crisis for a lot of people, but on the other crisis is change.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
So I got another question from Amanda. So we're opening up Amanda's.
Amanda.
Open up Amanda.
What's up?
What's up, Coach? Hi, Tony. It's so wonderful to have a little Zoom meeting and see both of your beautiful faces and beautiful spirits. You know, how great is this? Thank you, Team Hawaii, for connecting us all.
Oh, you guys are welcome.
And it's good to see you two as well. I don't really have a question, but maybe just a observance. I'm seeing a lot of people now be ready to take their power back. You know, I'm seeing a big shift in people that are sick and tired, that have given their power away to somebody in a white coat with a prescription pad for a long time. And now that we're getting a lot of information about vitamin C and vitamin D and zinc as potential cures, right? They don't want to use that word, but potential cures. It's opening up the minds of a lot of people that we have everything that we need. You know, and one of those things is water. And what's really amazing to see is so many doctors, so many nutritionists, so many, you know, virology scientists have come out lately and said the most effective treatments is building your own immune system. And it's proven. And so what's really nice is to see people now more than ever opening up, and maybe it's because of fear, maybe it's because faith, maybe they just want some hope, but opening up to the fact that God gave us everything that we need to survive, and all we have to do is learn. You know, all we have to do is have a discussion.
Too far forwards.
Huh?
Too far forwards we are. We got to go backwards.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. So I'm just wondering if, you know, maybe Tamia and Tony have seen a little bit of that, and, you know, some new faces come up, or some questions being asked by, you know, folks on Facebook that maybe have been watching but never ready. So just throwing it back to you guys. Thank you.
Well, I tell you like this, everything we need, we came here with. Everything we need, we came here with, but we have gotten away from it.
Yeah.
And I know personally, personally, the other day I was feeling like nauseous, nothing to do with what we're talking about here, this thing. But I had eaten something that did not agree with me, and I was feeling really, really nauseous. And I say that because the thing that I refuse to do, I don't care if I'd had diarrhea for 5 hours straight, I was not going to anybody's doctor's office, and I was not going to anybody's hospital. I said, whatever it is, it will take its course, and it will pass. It's just a season. It will pass.
Right.
And the reason I said that is because we have to execute wisdom. We have to execute wisdom. You know, it's like these ministers in the South, and some of them, not maybe this was some in New York City. I didn't read anything about anybody in New York City when I was reading anything anyway. But nonetheless, that stopped. But these preachers that had people going to church after they was told not to congregate. And half the congregation is transition now because, you know, you got to have faith. You got to have faith, but that's not the case. You got to have wisdom. See, faith without works is dead. And so you can have all the faith you want to for a Bentley. You can stand outside and you can have faith all day, all night for the next 40 days straight without eating or drinking anything. And I guarantee you at the end of that 40 days of having faith, no Bentley is going to fall out of the sky into your lap. It don't work that way. Without works, it's dead. And so I'm seeing that people now really understand that they don't have all the power that they thought they had. And then those who thought they didn't have power realize that they do have power. Those who thought they didn't have a voice realize that they do have a voice. They do have a say. And so people are waking up. They are waking up now. I'm seeing that they're waking up now more than anything before. They're waking up.
Yep,
Awesome.
They're starting to wake up. A lot of people too that weren't interested in doing the Enagement business, all of a sudden are getting interested in doing the Enagement business.
Right. Exactly. Well,
So don't go to sleep on those people that's been inactive.
That's right.
Because now they're revisiting everything because that job that they had may not be their job anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. So we want to before we wrap this thing up, I know that this is going to be like a surprise to the guy asking to jump on. I really want to bring on someone who's probably in a car right now.
Yeah, been driving without the car, walking around like, you know, I don't understand him.
No, wait, hold on. I'm going to bring a speaker on. We're going to bring on.
In the car, honey. He was just in the mall.
No, we're going to bring on the guys in the car right now with a white hat on.
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
Sia Top. Do you have any questions from you, Sia? Open up, Sia. You got to take off Sia. He's trying to say, hold on, Sia. Wait.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, let's release them. Can we release them? Are we releasing? There you go. Now you hear you. The light.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. Hey, what's up? The only question I have for you guys, because you guys know me, right? And so my question for Tamia always is, when are we getting in trouble together again? When are we getting in trouble together again? Tony?
You and Tony. But I'm going to keep y'all separate for as long as I can.
We have the most fun when we get together, no matter where we are in the world. As soon as we get together, it is mayhem. And I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys. Would not expect anything less from you guys.
I'm keeping you, Sam, and Dean, Daryl, and Darren away from Tony.
I just want to say thank you both, thank you all, but thank you guys for being on the call and just inspiring us, because you truly do inspire me. I keep going every time I hear your energy, every time I feel your love. I'm not doing enough. So thank you so much for doing so much for me, myself personally, and everybody else that's on this call. Just love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much.
You too, and thank you,
So to answer Sia's question, I would say September 5th, Vegas. If that's going on, September 5th at Vegas, that's where we can first start making trouble, and we can follow up, because I know that we are hosting an event in November, Waikiki Super Saturday in Hawaii, and I know Tamia and Tony, the incredible Tamia and Tony, will be here. So as long as they let them here, we will be here. As long as they open up the no quarantine, we will still host it here for you guys. So that's where we can start making trouble. Oh yeah,
he said making trouble. You're not. I'm gonna make. Just be nice. No, Sam. No. I see you. Sam, talking about, yeah.
Sam's gonna be there. Sam's gonna be there. Amanda's gonna be there. So you guys gonna need to be at this in Hawaii.
Amanda, I think I let Amanda stay. Y'all know what? Seriously, don't miss this convention. I just feel like this, because of everything that we have grown through together. Yep. You know, the strong are going to survive.
Yes,
the strong will always survive. And that convention, I believe that even if we were to have 1,000 people at this convention, I foresee a lot more than that. But even if we had whoever shows up at this convention, this is going to be by far the most the highest energy that we have ever felt in one place on the earth, in that room when we come together as an Magic family. This is the event that nobody wants to miss, even if you're not any Magic. Just to be able to be in the room and get a little tiny dose of what's going to be delivered from that stage is going to be enough to carry you for the next 20 years.
Yes.
I'm telling you, because there's a lot of testimonials. There's a lot of people that have really, I'm seeing it all over, that's in our company that have been bedridden, but they have risen up.
Yep.
And they have been given testimony after testimony after testimony about how good this company is, on their backs for 2 weeks, just to get the strength to walk to the mailbox, and the mailbox filled with checks. That'll make anybody stop coughing. You hear me? That'll make anybody stop coughing. I mean, so these are the kind of things that you're going to hear in this room. Some on stage and a lot not on stage.
Right.
But just in the general environment.
Yep.
It will never be another one like this one that's coming. Never.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I see too? With all that's going on right now, even Seahawk, you know what it's like?
Seahawk.
Yeah.
Seahawk.
I always call you Seahawk. But the problem is, if you realize now that everybody, Inaja can get shut down. Yep. We talk about 2.5. Yep. You all should be excited that we could talk about stuff, use with stuff. You understand? But I have to show how powerful Inaja is.
Yep. Powerful.
We're very powerful. And there's a lot of young people waiting for us out of their homes. Like I said, the 1 year, the 2 years, and the 3 years.
The college students.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
What's up? How you doing? Everything is all right? Are you ready to buy your ticket? Soon I see you get a ticket for Vegas coming up soon. Soon in another 2 months it'll be still cheap. you'll be able to send 10 people.
Exactly.
Talk and tick. They need to be on their phones sending out some messages about getting started in this.
Right. Exactly.
I done seen so many TikToks and top tips from Chantel. It's about to drive me
All right.
down and all this. I'm like, really, Chantel? But it is what it is.
Gen Z, baby. Gen Z is the next program for us.
Dan Garcia, Tony is pointing at you. He said you want to say something. He said he can see that you got something you want to say. That's what Tony said.
Yeah. You want to say something? Yeah.
I don't know. He said he feel that you have something that you want to say.
See ya.
Yes.
Yeah. Dan. Tony's saying that he got something in his heart that he wanted to say. He's just not saying it.
Who? Dan?
Dan Garcia. Dan
Garcia.
Garcia. Open up Dan Garcia. Yeah. She said open you up. She said open you up.
Have something you want to say.
Open Dan. Open Dan up. Hey, Dan.
I don't know. That's how he is. He's a
Dan up.
But when he
Hold on. One more minute. There you go. Dan, you are off the floor.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Is there a lag?
No, you're good.
Okay. Honestly, somebody's calling me out of nowhere. I don't know. I'm at work right now, so if you want to look, I can show you.
Delegation. You are at work.
What's on your heart? What's coming to mind for you? What do you need to say to the group?
Personal growth is what I'm doing right now. And if I can take as many people along with me on my journey with that, that's great, because I'm trying to help love on myself more. And if I can do that, then I can help love on other people.
Awesome.
I feel like it's been a really strong and roller coaster of emotions for me. The last, I don't know, not even before this Corona stuff was happening, you know what I mean? Like, it's been just nuts anyways. But I really feel like everyone needs that extra leg up and just lift somebody else up. Everybody keeps saying it, and I keep feeling more and more and more like it just, you know, I don't even have words for that right now. I really don't. It's great. I feel good. Sometimes I feel low, but I just know it's me peeling back layers so that, and like Siha says to me sometimes, he'll say to me, whenever lifeguard starts to get harder, that's when you know you're starting to level up. And I have been, and it's been struggle, but I've started a new pattern and new things that I'm learning and new things that I want to take on. And it is challenging, but I want to continue and roll with it because I know this is only way to go up from here, especially right now with this thing going on, this pandemic we got going on right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you, Dan. Wow.
Thank you, Dan. With that now,
I didn't even know you had a whole lot to say, and you encourage me because sometimes as people that are in quote unquote certain positions, you feel like you're giving away your weakness when you say that I have those down moments too. I'm giving up my weakness. Now I'm letting my guard down. But it's not about that. It's about showing everybody that you are human too. And that you can have those moments, and we can all have those moments. Right. And it's okay. Because now you've just encouraged a lot of people. That's Tony for you. So behind the scene, this is what I deal with. And so, but it's a positive thing because he has a very serious spirit of discernment. And he said, him, who is he? Well, he got something he wanted to say. Him right there, him. So I said, oh, okay, let's point him out. So
good job.
So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for noticing that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so
we're past our time here.
Should we let everyone say hi to each other?
Yeah, definitely. Before we let you go, Tamia, thank you, Tamia, for me and Jen.
And Tony.
I'm going to show Jen and Tony, Shen Bernie, and these guys behind the curtains back here. Just so you guys know who's up here working.
Behind the curtains.
I tell you what. You set up another one, and we're going to have a next one, and it's going to be much better and more powerful. So everybody will be more relaxed, and they'll get more answers.
There you go. Exactly.
This way each one can say, yeah, I call new people up. I get 5 people. You know, that's just what we want to hear.
So you have 10 pages of people on instead of the 50 that they got. They have 10 extra ones instead of the 50 that they got tonight. They have like 1,000 people on tonight, so next time they'll have 5,000. Yeah, that's how we'll do it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
We can't do it. Okay, so we can't do it tonight, but we normally end our shows every night with the guys who actually make this totally possible, and that is definitely Bernie Feliciano back in the room, and there's Jen Feliciano, and then there is Crystal Capata back here, and Justin back here. So these guys make this whole thing possible to make it, at least make it look good on this side and run all the computers. So thank you guys. Thank you Tamia and Tony for being Hey, so we're gonna open it up so you guys can tell them thank you. So we open this whole thing up, everyone can tell them thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Aloha.
Aloha.
Mucho.
Hello.
Now let me go back and get the cold.
You know I gotta do it. Mahalo, Tamia.
Yeah.
Mahalo. Mahalo.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Tony and Tamia. Laverne. Hi, Laverne.
Thank you, Tamia.
Look, Derek. Hi, Derek.
Hey, Rex.
Thank you, Tamia.
Myra.
Thanks,
Amanda.
Tony.
So many people. You guys are awesome. Hey, Don.
Love you guys. Hi. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Dino, you're awesome, Dean.
That was Derek.
What are you coming over? Hi, Derek.
Oh, look at Rob's daughter. I forget her name.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Cheers.
What's it?
And that's 9.
Aloha.
Oh, look, Rod's on. Bye. Aloha, Rod. Hi, Rod.
Bye. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay,
Bye, Dean.
okay, man. Take care.
Out there. I see you guys soon. See you next week, Thursday. Wash your hands.
Justin.
A lot of water.
Oh.
A lot of water. Use the hydrochloric acid. Aloha. Aloha. Yeah, Janice, get Janice, Zoom account. Janice asking for Zoom account. You're the Janice. The Zoom account.
Oh, how's it? Ed Fix.
Oh, look at that. You guys took a lot of notes, huh? Was it good? Was that good? Jenny, was that good, Jenny? I know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Janine or Jolene?
Jolene. I said Jolene.
Yeah. My ear. I need a lot of information.
All right. Kind of shutting it on.